Yo, so I'm feeling like making a video because why not? But doing my laundry, and I thought, you know what, this is a good opportunity to make a video instead of, I don't know, doing some other bullshit. Bless me, thank you. Yeah, I don't know, I'm feeling mad inspired, but the idea of also stopping my clothing brand has come up to my head, and I'm not against it because I feel like we have this motto in our heads, like, you know, don't quit, you know, keep going. But you know, that can, if you keep trying, if you consistently tried and you don't like what you're doing anymore, there's no harm in quitting it or just starting again. Like, I feel like part of that mentality has a lot to do with pride, because it's a bit of a paradox. It's like you don't want to give up, but then if you give up, you never know. If you kept going, it could have something could have happened. But you know, like, it's like Schrodinger's fucking business model or some bullshit. I don't know. But it's like you're never gonna know if it worked out. Like, if you keep going, you keep going. You never know. Like unless you have 9 lives and you spent one of those lives working on a particular business, and you could have never made it. You could have never made a certain amount of money that you wanted to make or whatever. Or it could have went the other way around and, you know, you achieved all your goals. But you would never know until you do one of those things. Unless you quit and you try something else. Which I don't think there's any harm in doing that. Like, if something's not working for you, just change it up, bro. Like, you don't have to suffer because other people. I think that's the problem, because I think people think, or you think people are gonna think badly of you. For example, if I quit my clothing brand, people will be like, oh, what happened? Oh, this and that. They're gonna act like it's a sad thing. When I think the right people will acknowledge the fact that I thought about it, and you know, it's not the best thing for him right now. But I think if you've done something like this before, like a clothing brand or a business, I think it takes serious fucking guts to like quit. I think that takes more character to do that, rather than starting like everyone started a business, everyone started an Instagram page, this and that. But I think it takes character to quit and say, okay, this isn't for me, and you start doing something else. That, I think, is more valuable, because you're willing to let go of pride in order to actually, you know, let yourself grow. Like, for example, if you're shit at music and no one's kind of telling you, but you kind of have a feeling, you know, like, this music thing is probably not for me. It takes a lot of like character to kind of let go of your pride and go, okay, I'm gonna leave it because it's not for me. You know, I'm not gonna be the next Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be this. This probably isn't for me. But you have to take positives from whatever you're doing. For example, if I quit, like for my situation now, if I quit this clothing brand, I've learned a lot of lessons that I'm grateful for. And if I never started that clothing brand, I probably would have never learned anything. You know what I mean? Like, I think there's probably a statistic somewhere where it's like like 90% of entrepreneurs fail their first business or something like that. So it's it's a tricky one, because a lot of people that were preying on your downfall are gonna, they're gonna see it. They're gonna see the downfall, or what looks like a downfall from their point of view. But you need to let go of pride. If you've seen that scene in Pulp Fiction where Butch has to go down in like round 2 or round 3 in order to win a lot of money, because it's obviously fixed. And Marcellus, the guy who's putting the bets on, he's like, you're gonna feel a sting, and that's pride fucking with you. So I think you need to look at the bigger picture. It's probably a bad example, I won't lie, but he wasn't willing to let himself lose, and ended up having to go on the run, putting himself in a bad situation, rather than just going down in the ring and making a whole lot of bread. And actually, no, I think he won a lot of money, actually. But still, he could have made more, I think. I don't know. But yeah, because he wasn't willing to see himself lose, to let other people see himself lose. And it's pride. So do not let it mess with you. No one, you may think everyone's watching you. People are gonna, have certain reactions about certain things. No one cares, in the nicest way possible. Like, I'm gonna give up my clothing brand, and a week later, no one's gonna talk about it. I might have the occasional person come up to me, oh, what happened with your clothing brand? I'm like, oh, I just quit. On to bigger and better things, I guess. Yeah, it's a bit of a confusing time in my life, to be fair. But it's like, I've also never felt like I've had a clearer mindset in my life. It's weird. Maybe I'm having a quarter life crisis. I don't know. But yeah, I thought I'd do a video instead of a journal, because I feel like other people could benefit from this kind of video. So yeah, I guess that's the main message. Pride can fuck with you a lot. Yeah. With a lot of things in life, you need to learn how to let go. Whether it's a business, whether it's, something like a relationship, someone that you've been working with together, you need to learn to just let it go. Because I think for me right now, it's less of a, I blame myself, because I probably could have put more effort into it, but I think if I was really passionate about it, I would have been putting more effort in anyway. And I don't know, maybe I'm just in a rut, but I don't know, it didn't feel like it, because I still feel like I want to do something, but I'm not sure what it is yet. Like, it's a weird feeling, because it's like, I can picture the goal, I can picture what I want, and the life that I want, and everything. I can paint a picture for you, but the way I'm gonna get there, I could not tell you. Like, I couldn't tell you. But I guess that's the fun part, the journey. Life's a highway. I'm gonna ride it all night long. On a real though, take what you will from this video. I hope it helps someone anyway. But yeah, I feel like I went on a tangent, but a whole lot of shit on my mind, man. That's all I wanted to say though. Safe.